afternoon and welcome back to Ranpath College grounds in Pannipitia. Second T20 game for the day, that is 31st of January 2026. Mercantile Cricket Association F Division T20 League Tournament for 2026. And second game today is Ranpath Group versus South Asian Gateway Terminals. And of course, another interesting game on the card. The first game this morning, Aitken Spence, they met McLarens and they beat McLarens by 66 runs in that game. Right, we're talking about the second match coming up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Sri Lankan time. Let's go in the middle, join the two captains, match referee, and our man, that is Samir Virasinger, with the toss.
Afternoon, here we are for the second game of the Mercantile Division F sector. We are at Panipitia grounds, and we have the two captains of Ranpath, Sachinda, and Bandar of SAGT, and the match referee is Gamini Disanayaka. And Sachinda will flip the coin. It's a tail, and Sachinda has won the toss. Sachinda, මොකද්ද කරන්න හිතන් ඉන්නේ?
අපි බැට් කරනවා.
තරඟ දෙකක් ගැහුවද එකක්ද? තරඟ දෙකම පරාජයටපත් වුණා. ඉතින් මේ තරඟේ කොච්චර වැදගත් වෙයිද?
මේ තරඟේ කොහොම අනිවාර්යයෙන් අපි ජයග්‍රහණය කරන්න තමයි ආවේ. හොඳ සූදානමකින්. අපේ වැරදි අඩුපාඩු ටික හදාගෙන හොඳ සූදානමකින් ආවේ.
බැට් කරන්න ඉන්නේ අද. ඉතින් බැට් කළ කීයක්ද බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ?
අපි 170 ප්ලස් ස්කෝර් එකක් තමයි දෙන්නේ ඉන්නේ.
සේම් ටීම්ද ගහන්නේ?
සේම් ටීම්.
All the best Sachinda. Bandar match කීයක් ගැහුවද මේ වෙනකන්?
අපි මැච් දෙකක් මේ වෙනකල් සෙල්ලම් කරලා තියෙනවා.
මැච් කොහොමද උනේ?
මැච් දෙකම අපි පරාදයි. මේ තරඟේ කොහොම හරි ජයග්‍රහණය කරන්න තමයි අපි හොඳ සූදානමකින් ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ.
දැන් මේ ඔයාලා බෝල් කරනවා. ඉතින් කීයකට තියන්නද බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ?
අපි පුළුවන් තරම් අඩු ලකුණු සංඛ්‍යාවකට තමයි තියන්න. ලකුණු 100 124 ලකුණු සංඛ්‍යාවකට තියන්න තමයි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ.
All the best Bandara. And the news out here in the center is Ranpath has won the toss and they have elected to bat first.
Thank you so much, Samira. There we are, the toss in the middle a few moments ago. And Ranpath Group have won the toss against South Asian Gateway Terminals and they've elected to bat first. Right, let's look at the two teams as to who's playing in the two teams. SAGT, we'll call them. Bandara Disanayaka along with Ayesh Pramodaya, Buddhika Pradeep, Dhammik Kumara, Danushka Krishan, Dilshan, Kandavarchi, Dinesh Chamira, Kalinga Mano Langa along with Kashyap Virasinger, Pinto and Senanayaka making up the SAGT team and Ranpath. Sachinda Sirideva, the captain, Anjana Vimukti, Ashan Vijaratna, Dinal Pereira, Kushan Subasingha, Laknath Pereira, Manjula Vanyarachi, Nirun Buddhasri, Ravindu Suryachi, Rumesh Bandara and Sudhara Sampath making up the Ranpath Limited team. So the two teams have been declared. The umpires will be out in a few moments from now. 2 o'clock schedule start. In fact, the umpires are walking out. So we'll see SAGT, we'll call them SAGT, South Asian Gateway Terminal. It's a shortened form for the team. And of course, Ranpath Group will be batting first. Right, so the umpire's out and stage is all set for another interesting game. It's another hot and humid afternoon here at Panipitia. On the outskirts of Colombo is Panipitia. For those of you who don't know where Panipitia is, well, it's on the outskirts of Colombo because this is a school ground and they've got matting wickets and turf wickets, but these games being played on matting wickets. So the umpire's walking out. We will see the SAGT team also taking the field, the two batsmen walking into the middle, and the stage will unfold in this T20 game in the Mercantile Cricket Association F Division T20 League Tournament for 2026. The first game of this morning. Two games being played on a single day because they are T20 games. And of course, in that game, Aitken Spencer took on McLarens. And Aitken Spencer won the toss there. The batted first and made 176 for 18 there, 20 overs. A run rate of 8.80. And then restricted McLarens to 110 for 9 in 20 overs, a run rate of 5.55. And they won by 66 runs. So there we are. Now game number 2 also down for decision here at Panipitia at Ranpath College grounds. And if you're just joining our live telecast, I hope you've been enjoying the coverage right throughout this Mercantile Cricket Association F Division T20 League Tournament for 2026. Lots of games being covered. In fact, there are 24 teams playing in the F Division and divided into 4 groups, so 6 teams in a group, each team playing 5 matches. That's how the group stands. And we talked about these two teams. They both have played 2 matches. They haven't still registered a win, both these teams, but today might be the day that one of them is going to register a win. Hot, humid afternoon. The sun has gone behind some clouds at the moment. Thank God for that because it's such a humid day out here in Panipitiya. It's so hot. There's no breeze as well. Normally the breeze helps to keep the players cool, but today is a different day altogether as the players have taken their position on the field. Right, so here we are, the first over coming up. We look at the field being set for the first over for Ranpath Group. They got a slip in place along with the man at backward point, a point, extra cover, and also a man at short extra cover and a mid-off on the offside. And on the onside, well, we got a man, a third man as well. We didn't see him for a moment. And on the onside, they got that short fine leg, a deep mid-wicket on the boundary, and also a mid-on. So lots of gaps on the onside. And will the batsman take full use of that? Right, so the first ball coming up, being bowled from the far end of the grounds. And waiting for the umpire to call play, and then it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Umpire calls play. So, right, the first ball coming up. Applause as well from the few spectators out here. And here we are, the first ball coming up. Outside the line of off stump from Bandara Dissanayake. Cut away on the offside by Nirun Buddhasri, but it's straight towards backward point, so no chance of a run. Kushan Subasinghe, the non-strikers in, opening the batting for Ranpath Group. Nirun Buddhasri has played 18 matches, 350s to his credit. Quicker one. Digs it out, the ball runs out on the offside towards that short extra cover, so there's no run. Bandara Dissanayake, 27 matches, 3 for 12 is best bowling figures. He's picked up 3 wickets in innings on 3 occasions. He converted 5.40, average is 18.22. On the back foot again, played out gently on the offside. So 3 dot deliveries start the innings from Bandara Dissanayake. So SAGT, as you call them, South Asian Gateway Terminal, involved in the Port of Colombo operations. In fact, if some of the people didn't know who they were. Outside the line of off stump. Shoulders, arms, very close to a wide, but not called a wide. Now the dot balls are 4 dot balls to start with in this first over. So important to keep an eye on that scoreboard as well, not to give too many runs away. Restrict the batsman, bowl wicket to wicket. Wait for the drive, hits it hard in the ground. The ball runs out towards point again. Another dot ball. 5 dot balls in the first over. So Ranpath Group still to score in the first over. Nirun Buddhasri, he's on strike. He's faced 5 balls. Kushan Subasinghe, the non-strikers in. So Bandara Dissanayake from the far end of the grounds. Bowling left arm. Or right arm rather. Cut away. Slight misfield by backward point. The ball runs down towards the third man region. They get a single for that. Off the mark with 1. That's the end of the first over. 1 over completed. And Ranpath Group are 1 for no wicket with Nirun Buddhasri on 1. So there's the batting card for Ranpath Group. Nirun Buddhasri, he's on 1. He's got that 1 run, the last ball, the first over. Kushan Subasinghe is still to face the ball. Rumesh Bandara along with Sachinta Siridev, the captain. Surya Rachi and 1 year Rachi, the wicket keeper. Laknath Perera, Dino Perera, all down to due in the batting order. So Bandara Dissanayake has bowled the 1 over, given away 1 run. So Nirun Buddhasri is off the mark with 1. He'll face the first ball, the second over. He's played 18 matches, 3 half centuries. Top score 59 not out. The average being 20.56. Dhammika Kumara to bowl his first over. Wait for the cut shot, does make contact. Wicketkeeper collects. Dot ball to start with. Over number 2. Dhammika Kumara has played 7 matches. 2 for 17 his best figures. Economy rate is 10.12. Steers this down towards backward point. No chance of a run again. So you've got a slip in place along with the third man. The backward point, the point. Extra cover and mid-off on the offside. On the onside, they've got a man a short, fine leg. A deep mid-wicket on the boundary and a wide mid-on. So lots of gaps on the onside. And this one gets an inside edge. The ball runs down to short, fine leg. They'll pick up 1. Takes Buddhisri on to 2. The total moves up to 2 for no wicket. And brings Kushan Subasinghe to face his first ball. So 1.3 overs completed. 2 for no wicket is Ranpath Group. They won the toss. They led to bat first. Steered, just dropped short of backward point. It was in the air for a while. Kushan Subasinghe really lucky that the ball did not carry to backward point. Just dropped short of him. But they pick up a single for that. The Subasinghe takes Ranpath Group on to 3. There we go. That's that last shot being played. It was in the air. And flicked away on the onside. Down towards deep mid-wicket. Into the boundary for 4. First positive stroke from Ranpath Group. Buddhisri has got that boundary going. He moves on to 6. The total up to 7 for no wicket. The flick shot on the onside. It's pitched about the leg stump. All he had to do was roll his wrists on that and work it on the onside. So many gaps on the onside as well. The man had no chance in cutting that off. They went past the ball on the onside, down towards long on. That's raced into the boundary. That's 4 more. So completed and Ranpath Group move on to 11 for no wicket. Look at that. Nicely picked up on the onside. Past the non-striker as well. And mid-on had no chance cutting off. The outfields are so fast that anything past the fielders boundary. And Ranpath Group are 11 for no wicket after 2 overs with Buddhisri on 10 and Subasinghe on 1. So Kushan Subasinghe, 19 matches, top score of 39. Bates of Bandaritsanayaka. A player miss outside the line of off stump. That's the danger when you play outside the line of off stump. You need to keep your eyes on the ball. You need to move that foot across to meet the ball. Otherwise, could easily get a nick to it. The wicketkeeper will do the rest behind. So Ranpath Group 11 for no wicket after 2.1 overs. Player miss again outside the line of off stump. Bandaritsanayaka making the batsman play. Not getting a touch that time again. Could very easily get a touch. Wicketkeeper or the slip could pick it up. But no, the slip has now moved to a gully position. So more slight change to the field. This time gets back to ball, drives on the offside. Well, the fielder doesn't get to it. Beats him to the boundary for 4. Kushan Subasinghe gets his first boundary and takes Ranpath Group on to 15 for no wicket. And Subasinghe moves on to 5. Like we said, anything that passes the fielder, the chance of stopping it almost 0. scoring of this over. Mandara again. Pushed on the onside. Single being taken. Played towards square leg for one more. Takes Super Singer along to 6. The total more to 16 for no wicket. Ranpath Group have won the toss and needed to bat first against SAGT, or they call them South Asian Gateway Terminal. Shortened form will be SAGT. Off the back foot, hits it hard in the ground. The ball runs out past that extra car fielder down towards the boundary for 4. Lightning fast outfield. Takes Buddhasari in double figures. He moves on to 10 of 11 balls, and Ranpath Group move on to 20. There we go again. That's what really happened outside the line of off stump. Plenty of width on offer. Batsman said thank you very much. At the moment he hits it on the offside and beats the fielder at point, there is no. Ranpath Group 20 for no wicket. They're going at 7.06 runs and over. Bandara Dissanayake 1.5 overs, none for 10 his figures. The last ball of his second over, the third of the innings coming up. Short again, trying to crack it on the offside, hits it hard to the ground, the ball runs out towards point. That's the end of the over. 3 overs completed. Ranpath Group are 20 for no wicket with Buddhasari on 14 and Super Singer on 6. Over starts up. First ball to Super Singer, comes forward, defends, bat and pad close together, runs it out of the offside. The bowler fields on its follow through. So it's a dot ball. Damika into his second over, none for 10 his figures. Short and off the back foot, played away towards a point this time, again straight to the fielder. 20 for no wicket. Ranpath Group. So the slip has disappeared. He's gone to a point region. Played defensively on the offside, out towards extra cover. So third man, backward point, a point, extra cover in the mid-off. That's the offside field. On the onside, a short, fine leg, a deep mid-wicket to the boundary and the mid-on. We have the mid-wicket as well in place. Upish over the head of that backward point. Down to the boundary it goes. That's 4. A streaky shot, but nevertheless gets 4 runs. So takes Super Singh into double figures. He's on 10. And Ranpath Group on 24 for no wicket. There we go again. It's outside the line of off stump. Stand and deliver over the head of that backward point fielder. The moment he left that fielder, the raced into the boundary. Played defensively on the offside, straight towards extra cover. There's no chance of a run. So Damika Kumara, 1.5 overs, done for 14 his figures. Run rate 6.26. Lofted on the onside, but Hamidon fielding at long on, so plenty of time to cross the 1. That lengthy over, 4 overs completed. And we have the Ranpath Group moving 25 for no wicket with Buddhasari on 14 of 13 and Super Singer is on 11 of 11.
In the heart of Colombo.
If you're just joining our live telecast from Pannipita, that's the Dharampada College grounds for this Mercantile Cricket Association F Division T20 League Tournament 2026. The game between Ranpath Group and SAGT commenced a short while ago with Ranpath Group winning the toss and elected bat first at 25 for no wicket after 4 overs. Kushan Super Singh on 11 has the strike, the right-hander. Bandara Dissanayake into his third over, none for 10 his figures. Place of the crease, straight out to the extra cover, no chance of run. Current run rate is 6 and over. sun has gone behind some of those white clouds, but it's still very hot and humid here in Panipita on the outskirts of Colombo. Big shout for a catch behind, but umpire thinks not out, so it stays not out. There we go. That's the replay of that last delivery. Very close to the inside edge of the bat. Just beats the inside edge cleanly. Again a shout, this time for LBW. The ball trickles down towards the backward square leg. They'll pick up a run. Is it off the bat? We'll wait for the umpire's call. Yes, off the bat. So, one more to Subha Singh, takes him on to 12. Then takes Ranpath Group on to 26 for no wicket after 4.3 overs. Brings Buddhasri on strikes on 14 of 13 balls. Been off strike for quite a few deliveries. Going for the cut shot, got an edge. Wicketkeeper can't collect it. Down to the boundary for 4. That was lucky for Nirun Buddhasri. He got the edge for sure. But the wicketkeeper just couldn't grab it. Look at that. There we go. There's the edge. Big edge. Wicketkeeper was moving the wrong way for a moment. And he picks up a boundary for that. So 4 more runs the total as well. 30 for no wicket. Cracked. Point can't feel cleanly. Goes through his legs, so the batsman will cross a 1. You got to feel cleanly. That's one of the cardinal rules of playing cricket at any level. So Buddhasri moves on 19 of 15. He's 31 for no wicket after 4.5 overs. Bandara Dissanaka 2.5 overs, not for 16 figures. Current run rate 6.41. Last ball, the 5th over coming up. Comes forward is Subha Singh, plays out on the offside. That ends the over. 5 completed. And Ranpath Group 31 for no wicket. Subha Singh on 12 and Buddhasri on 19. Time for a change the voices. Next 5 overs, the off-red in 9, Samira Veerasinghe.
And good afternoon. It has been a very good start comparing to the last match. What Ranpath got in the last game. Today they have come batting first. Got to a very good score at the moment. That was a very, very disappointing effort. Look at that. Warning. Trying to get it, almost getting it. And he says, so, now boundary, Nirun Buddhasri has got to 27. Both the teams have lost 2 matches, 2 out of 2. Someone will win a game. So this is a very good competition by these two. Trying to get into this Dhammika got 2 boundaries in the first 2. This time a good delivery. And again, good stuff. This time, good stop. Somehow manages to get that stopped. And stump has gone for a walk. Cartwheeling, Neon Buddhasiri is gone. Made a good start and decided to go downtown, but this time, always the case of Ranpath Group is the wickets. They can't afford to give those wicket hitting deliveries. Neron goes Buddhasiri for a well-made 27, bowled by Dhammika Kumara. New batsman in is Sagt, the captain. He is the main man, looks of it. That was 6 overs, last ball he got out. .39 of 6 overs. Bandara, the captain. Oh yes, the captain. What are your other names at the toss? He said Bandara. And I said, another name please. He said, it's okay, call me Bandara. But now I can see he has Bandara Disanaika. Gets a boundary. Pice, I guess. Kushan, Subhasingh and Sachin are the two batters in the middle. It's been a Saturday, 31st of January, so January is almost done. So next month is going to be February from tomorrow. Short a month, World Cup time, T20 World Cup coming up in few days. Today the squad to be announced of Sri Lanka. Some rumor is going around, says Kamini Mendis might be included in the place of Dhananjay De Silva. Let's see what are the final results. That's a single to skipper, rather Kushan Subhasingh. He got some balls faced. The captain is still to be, now only he's going to strike. Bandara is the bowler. Good delivery from Bandara Disanaika. Excellent start for Ranpath. Ranpath Group, good delivery that time. Nipping away from the right hander. Feeling the heat as the players looking different silent conditions today in the afternoon game. Not much crowd coming in. We are at Tanipitiya, away from Colombo a little bit. Close to Maharagama. It's a small ground. Good conditions for cricket, but the weather doesn't look easy because of not much wind blowing around across the ground. Just static kind of a weather. My friend Eric feeling it very warm. Probably he's looking for another ice cream. It's Eric Gardner. Loves his ice cream. This is the time for it, I guess. Nowhere to go though. And there you go. Delivery again, a bit of football. This time it's a goal, I guess. Finally got it nicely. Last time he was trying, but couldn't manage to handle. This time it was a goal time. Anyway, ends that over. 7 overs gone, 46 for 1.
In the heart of Colombo, where
there you go. What Nirun has got with the series, he has got 27 of 21 with 6 boundaries. And Super Singh on 14. They are both new bowler. Dilshan is the bowler. And the bowler is Dilshan Khadawata Arachi. 5 for 15, 74 wickets. Seems like he's a good bowler. 4.6 the economy. Very good stuff. Good stuff in the beginning. Nicely bowled. Not much turn, but good line. Decent left arm spinner's delivery. Dilshan Kadavata Arachi. What a gem. What a beauty. The umpire. Kono. Look at that. Little bit of turn. This time straight to the field. This time managed to get it from the hand. Finally. This could be no man's land. Very lucky Kushan this time. Close in the face of a bat in the last moment. But you can say he's chipped it for a single. Crossed the line, but no harm done because the ball was pitched outside the off stump. And it was almost a straight delivery. Dilshan Kadawata Arachi. This time kept low, and in the over 47 for 1 after 8. The run rate is almost 6 runs per over. Here we are for the 9th over. It's should be a bowling change. I think it's Buddhika Pradeep. Little bit of off spin, I think. Rolls it over. Kumara, Buddhika Pradeep Kumara probably. 3 for 15 is best. Cuts this time. And again, this time it's not a goal. Oh, yes. This is crazy. One guy just missed the goal. One guy came and made the goal. So it's almost football. They are not able to try to get it from the hand. Stopping everything from the foot. Lucky the partner was there. Let's see. Goes, yes, I think he's better with the foot. That is Bandara, the captain. It's going to be a very interesting game because both the teams, I think, similar to each other. So, must win game. I feel it. It's going to be a very tough competition. Cuts. This time Longberry. That's good. That's more like it. Chamira. not that time going with his leg. Hits it down the ground. Yes, of course, that is Sohan there collecting, and should be the last ball. Steaming hot conditions. Starting time at 2 o'clock. In the air, no chance. 51 for 1 after 9 overs.
In the heart of Colombo,
We are into the 10th over. And this is interesting because two right-handers, the left-arm spinner bowled really well. And he has been put out of the attack and told Carlinger to come in. Carlinger is the new bowler. He was two right-handers. He bowled really well. Just a single over. No idea why he changed. Anyway, it's Carlinger. Carlinger Mahalonage. Driven firmly. Gain is going with the foot, and this time he was lucky. Probably they are very good at football, maybe. Pulls, and this time he dives. That's why they have been there you go, good ball. It's been a good over so far from Carlinger. Good delivery. Sirideva misses out. 11 balls, 4 runs only. This is not good on the skipper. And there you go. We are into the last ball. This time it's huge. Oh, Gloria. That was out of the park. And 6 to finish. It's 59 for 1. Rigoda will keep you company for the next few overs.
Right, so there we are. That's a big, big 6. In fact, it cleared that boundary so comfortably. Excellent timing on that. 59 for 1 after 10 overs. So Dilshan to bowl his second over. 1 over, considered 1 run. Kushan Subasing on 18. Sachinta is on 10. Run rate is 5.90. Played defensively. So a single been taken. lot of respect to the bowler. Played defensively. So Dilshan 1.3 overs, 2 runs, no wicket. 60 for 1 the total. With a big heave on the onside, got a leading edge, but the ball didn't really carry on the offside 20 fielder. It dropped in no man's land. There we go. That's really what happened. Lofted this time on the offside, outwards long off. Falls short of the fielder, who just gets a hand to it, puts it in play. They're coming back for the second run. Two more to the total as well, 62 for 1. Again going for the cut shot. Hits it hard to the ground, inside edge. Ball runs to short, fine leg, but there's no chance of a run. End of the over, 11 completed, and it's 62 for 1. For 1 Ranpath Group. They won the toss, needed to bat first against South Asian Gateway Terminals. So Buddhika to bowl his second over, none for 4 his figures. Super Singh on 19 and Sachinta on a 12. Current run rate 5.64. Driven on the offside, out towards long off. We'll pick up 1 run for that. Suddenly the bright sun has gone behind some clouds. The comfort levels will improve for the players. It's not so bright as it used to be a little while ago. There's no threat of rain, of course. Going for the pull shot, hits it hard to the ground. The ball running out towards backward square leg for 1 more run. $64 for 1 Ranpath Group. Run rate is 5.65. Going for a huge heave on the onside, wrap of the pad, but certainly is listening to the leg stump for sure. Going down the leg side, the umpire is not interested in that. Lofted on the onside. Where's it gone? Gone over for 6. Super Singh has really got those beefy shots. He's a strong man, no doubt. And look at that. There he goes. Well timed. Got the placement going as well. Everything right for the 6. Again lofted on the onside. Picked up inside the boundary, so they'll get only 1 run. That ends the over. 12 completed. And Ranpath Group 72 for 1. Oh, 1 ball left in the over. Yes, 1 ball left in the over. Off the back foot, played away on the offside sweeper. There's the 1 run coming up. So 72 for 1 after 12. With Super Singh on 27 and Sachinta on 14.
In the heart of Colombo,
right, so Dhanushka will start a new over. He's first. Bowling to Sachinta, who's on 14, 72 for 1. This is the 13th over. 27, powerfully on the offside. That beats the fielder into the wrong off boundary for 4. Kushan Subasinger certainly into his stride. 77 for 1. Along the ground, excellent shot from him. The placement was good. So Kushan moves on to 31. Plays defensively. So many gaps on the offside, so they pick up a single in the meantime. So one more to the total. 78 for 1. Yeah. Wait for a big heave on the onside. Wrapped on the pad. Must have got a bit of bat on that. Looked pretty straight. Umpire didn't think so. He turned down the offer. Went for a big heave this time. Doesn't make contact. Wicketkeeper collects. Again going for a big heave on the onside. Doesn't make contact. It ends the over. 13 completed. And Ranpath 78 for 1. We look at that last one again. There we go. Pitch outside the line of off stump. Inside edge onto the pad. Half bowler. He cannot be out because there was a bat in it. So Sachinta is on 15 and Kushan on 32. 78 for 1 after 13.
We've got something new for you here at MCA. We all know that MCA is a lot more than cricket. It's where friends can meet up for a drink and families come over for dinner. And now, there's a new reason to stop by. Introducing the MCA Coffee Lounge. Serving fresh coffee, tea, bubble tea, gourmet burgers, and so much more. From 9:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. Stop by for breakfast or wind down after work. Bring your friends and family over. We're always here. On the right wing of the MCA Pavilion, welcome to the MCA Coffee Lounge.
In the heart of Colombo.
Right, so short drinks break as well. And of course, Ranpath Group, who won the toss, elected to bat first, 78 for 1 after 13 overs. There's the scorecard as well. With the three, with the man out for 27 of 21 balls with 6 boundaries. Super Singh on 32, 1 6 and 3 4s, and of course, Siri there with the captain on 15. So Ranpath Group out to make an impression in this tournament, out to get some valuable runs in their 20 overs. Off the back foot. Played out to extra cover. There's no chance of a run. The batsman refused the single to be taken. Driven on the offside, sweeper in position to tidy up. So one more run. Current run rate 5.92 for Ranpath Group. 79 for 1. Projected score is 118. They'll want to go past that. Again driven out to sweeper cover. Another single being taken, takes the total along to 80 for 1. So Buddhi going to his third over, none for 16 his figures after 2.3 overs. And the offside, that's a lovely shot. Beats that mid-off field into the boundary for 4. Lightning fast outfield, so the moment it beats the field, there is no off. That's what really happened, the last ball. Look at that. In the air for a while, but there was no close-in fielder. Exquisite, no doubt. 84 for 1. Tossed up again, driven. This time straight to mid-off. This is the fielding. So it's a dot ball and 1 ball left in over number 14. Going for the cut shot, does make contact. Wicketkeeper collects. Ends the over. 14 completed. And Ranpath Group are 84 for 1. With Kushan on 37, Sachinta on 16. Over number 15 starting up. Tanushka, 1 over, none for 6, his figures. Again going for the big heave on the offside, doesn't make contact. Wicketkeeper corrects. You've got to keep your eyes on the ball. You can't take your eyes off the ball and expect to make contact with the ball. This time makes contact, hits it out towards long on. Only a single. So Ranpath Group will want to up this run rate of theirs. They're going at 5.93 at the moment. Driven on the offside. Long off will tidy up near the boundary. So 1 more run. 86 for 1. Lofted on the onside, over the head of the mid-wicket fielder down to deep mid-wicket. So they'll pick up 1 more run. So 3 singles so far in this over. Of the 4 balls bowled by the Anushka. His figures none for 9 of 1.4 overs. Played a miss outside the line of off stump. 87 for 1. 1 ball left in the 15th over. This time pulled on the onside. Out was deep mid-wicket. Out caught. Straight in the hands of deep mid-wicket. We just ran it from the boundary. Took a catch. Danushka picks up the wicket. And Ranpath Group lose their second wicket. 87 for 2. There we go. This is what really happened. There he goes. Pulls it on the onside. Doesn't make enough contact. Look at the fielder coming in. Kept his eyes on the ball and catch. So there we are, 15 overs completed. And Ranpath Group are 87 for 2 with Super Singh the man out for 38 of 43. And to take it through the end of this innings, it's going to be your friend and mine, Samir Veerasinghe.
Thank you, Eric. So, Eric Gowda, my friend, is going for a ice cream break. And it's 87 for 2. After 15 overs, 5 more overs to go. They must be looking at around 140. That is the bowling card. Bandara without a wicket, bowled well. Dhammika got 1 wicket. 1 wicket for Danushka. 5 crucial overs. They got that start, but couldn't capitalize. 87 not enough. They need at least 130, 140. Quick outfield. Umesh Bandar, the new batter. That was a Yorker. Yorked himself. No matter. That is Ramesh Bandara, best of 55. Not a good average. Strike rate is good. Decent batter. That is done him. Ramesh Bandara went all across it and is a see you later delivery. On your bike, mate, you say. And there you go. What he trying to do? So that's about it. Ramesh Bandara goes for a golden duck. Three batsmen in his dinner. Now this is the turning point. They did for 88 for 3. It's kind of a dinner Pereira, the new batsman in. Let's see what he can do. Look at that, high score of 13, not much matches, Dinal Pereira. This is where they will struggle because the top 4 batters are decent enough. After that, they don't have much batting to come. And now they need 130, 140 at least. 120 is not enough. His over has been beautiful from Buddhika Pradeep rather. Dinal, first 3 deliveries, dot balls. This time Saha got a single and rotates the strike, ends the 16th. It is 89 for 3.
In the heart of Colombo,
It's going to be new bowler Dilshan Khadagarachi has brought overs for 4 runs. He's been brought back. Oh dear, oh dear. That was a disaster stroke to go back to a ball that pitched up. This over should be a price over. If Dinal wants to go downtown, this time single. And Sachin Deserida is the key to get them to a good score. Otherwise, Sachin Deserida goes big this time. Somehow managed to get that fingers. He's still laughing about it, but anyway, it's just a single. This time I told you. This time I told you it's going to be a prize to deny very Rose and Ranpath Finance again now losing wickets very regularly with loss of that partnership with the cushion goes out and 2 wickets went in Kanta. Ravindra is a new batter. Look at that, he just dismissed. And new batter, Ravindra is the new batsman. Can they get to 120, 130 is a very big score. Dilshan Kadwatarachi got his first wicket. That is close. Gone. As I told you, this bowler is a good bowler. I told you he can give you damage. Look at that. Yes, that's out. Hit in the leg stump. Trouble continues. Look, if you can get another replay of that, is going to be interesting. If we can get another replay of that, we can discuss about that, whether it's hit on the leg stump. If you can get another straight ball, he's got a hat trick, Mauro. Oh dear, he just missed the hat trick, I guess. 17 overs gone. 91 for 5. They are not getting that 120, I must say. You can see the replays. That was the first. That was nothing. That was a football goal. There you go. Let's see slowly. Slowly you should get it. Yes, hitting the front pad, back pad first. So that will hit the leg stump. Again he's putting the foot out. Hello, you can be injured, you must say. Anyway, Ranpath has fallen apart a bit. 120 is a big score now. Have to go 10 runs per over to get that if they want. But looking at Manjula Vanyara is just batting, doesn't look very confident. But the captain is still there. But he's not getting the strike. He got the single. You can see Manjula Vanyara is struggling to rotate the strike. Dark clouds hovering in today. Looking at the stats, 13 runs only. Best of 13. Oh dear. That's the other one goes. The captain, the informed captain goes. Now, with this situation, I don't see them going to 110 either. Now 93 for 6. All the set batters are gone. They were somewhere 88 for 1. And now 93 for 6, I guess. 6 wickets down. Sachin the Sirideva goes for 21. The batsman walking out, Laknath. Laknath Pereira. You have it straight. I must say it might go to hit the stumps if it was straight. Ends the over. 18 down, 93 for 6. It's going to be Dilshan Kadawat Arachi. Oh dear, oh dear. What is Manjula trying to do? Last 2 overs going. Go have a hit. At least get a single. 2 balls gone already. Pitching outside leg stump. Colors. The darkness coming in. Oh dear. Very good ball. This guy has bowled 3.5 overs, 6 runs, 2 wickets. Excellent bowling. Very slow from the wicket keeper. .94 for 6 after 19.
In the heart of Colombo.
That's gone. Bowled him. And bowled him. And as I said, Manjula was balls without much disturbances. It's going to be the number 9 batter. Can they get to 100 at least? Tanishka. Poor fielding. Should have stopped that. Clearly should have stopped that. Good shot. Just a couple of runs there. This time good shot. Got the boundary. In that case, they have reached the 100 finally. for 7. We are into the last 2 balls. That was a 4-barrel heave. Again, straight to the ball. Fielder. Ends the over. Ends the innings as well. It's 102. Players are walking out. Players and umpires are walking out. 102 for 7. We are ending the innings with the overs being done. And the batting card 38 from Kushan Subasinghe. Nirun Buddhasiri got 27, 21 from the captain. Look at others. Nothing at 0-2, 0-1, 7-1 with extras of 5. So that's what happened. The bowling card, you can see 3 wickets to Danushka Krishan, 3 wickets, Dilshan Kadumatarachi, 2 wickets, and Dhammika Kumar, 1 wicket. They got 39, the first wicket, 87, the second wicket, and then 88, 91, 91, 93 and 94, the wicket falling, and the 5 extras was there as well. And we'll go in a short while for the package that we have got. 103 to win. No idea how the batting does for SAGT. First passage of France. And then the middle leg star, to get the second innings underway.
So welcome back to Dharamapala grounds in Panipitia for the second session of match number 2 for the day between Ranpath Group and SAGT. And if you missed out the first part of the action, well, it was Ranpath Group who won the toss, led to bat first. And in their 20 overs, they made 102 for 7 at a run rate of 5.10 and setting SAGT 103 to win. They had a good opening stand. They lost 80 for 1 at one stage, and then thereafter they lost so many wickets in a heap. In fact, the batting was little brittle towards the middle order, and that's what really paid the chances of the Ranpath Group getting to a total about 130, 140. Right, so we have the umpires there in the middle. The team has taken the field as well. So the batsmen go to the middle, and the target of 103 to win to SAGT. And both these teams have not won a match. They played 2 matches each, and they've lost both those matches. So this will be a match that perhaps one of these teams will be out to win. So talking about what happened this morning, match number 1 of the day, that was between Aitken Spence and, of course, it was against McLaren's. Aitken Spence won the toss. He led to bat first. They made 176 so 8 in their 20 overs, and then restricted McLaren's to 110 for 9 in 20 overs to win by 66 runs. So this is match number 2 for the day. We'd like to remind you that tomorrow too we're having 2 matches at the same venue, and all the coverage will come to you live on Sporty.lk, and that's where the action will unfold in this Mercantile Cricket Association F Division T20 League Tournament for 2026. Right, so the umpires are in the middle. The action about to unfold again. And can Ranpath Group restrict SAGT to under 103? We'll wait and see. So Nirun Buddhasri has opened the bowling. First ball, wrapped to the pad. Big shout for LBW. Perhaps sliding down the leg side. Umpires not moved by that. So Dinesh Chamira and Kalinga opened the batting for SAGT at the moment. And Nirun bowling the first over. The left-hander on strike, so he's got a slip in place with the backward point and the extra cover as well. This one hit away on the offside out towards the sweeper region. So he's off the mark with a single. And SAGT are 1 for no wicket and takes Dinesh Chamira onto 1. Kalinga has a strike. So 102 runs required of 118 balls. They got 10 wickets in hand. So it was a bit overcast a short while ago. In fact, the sun was trying to beam through the clouds. We got a few dark clouds looming on our left-hand side. That's outside the grounds, of course. There's no threat of rain at the moment. It's brightened up a bit. And Nurun at the top of his mark once again. So Kalinga on strike. Nirun Buddhasri, 13 matches. 1 for 20 is best figures. Economy rate of 8.33. Bowling right arm spin, opening the bowling. And here we are, Kalinga Mahalonage. 24 matches, got 150 under his belt. As you talk to the sun, beams through those clouds, out strong at the moment. Outside the line of off stump, cut away. Sweeper will tidy up, so the batsman crosses for 1 more run. Takes SAGT to 2 for no wicket. So 3 balls bowled in the first over. So Nirun bowled in the first over. Opened the batting as well for Ranpath Group. Bowls, and this is the wide. Way outside the line of off stump. Wide call by the umpire. Total up to 3. That's got to be re-bowled as well. Driven on the offside. Sweeper collects inside the boundary, so they'll pick up 1 more run. 4 for no wicket. So Kalinga is on 1. Dinesh Chamira is on 2. 1 wide as well, to add to a total of 4 for no wicket. Going for a big heave on the onside, a little inside edge, the ball running down to third man. And the ball runs into the boundary for 4. Well, The fielders down, they were trying to play some football, trying to get that ball in to play. They were not successful. The total moves out to 8 for no wicket. SAGT. Kalinga moves on to 5 of 2 balls. .95 required of 115 balls. Driven on the onside. Beats the mid-on fielder down towards long on it goes. And that's into the boundary again for 4. The moment it beats the fielder, there's no chance of stopping it. That's the end of the first over. SAGT to 1 over. And we look at that last shot being played. The drive along the ground on the onside. And mid-on had no chance in cutting it off. He was off it. But the ball beat him to the boundary. So Kalinga is on 9. Dinesh on 2. SAGT 12 for no wicket. The target is 103 to win. 91 required of 114 balls. That's the equation for SAGT. Ranpath Group, they want the toss select to bat first. And perhaps their intention was to post a total of about 140, 150. They're off to a good start. At one stage, they were about 80 for 1. And then things start to turn round. The batting thins out after that third wicket falls. That's one of the problems the Ranpath Group have. The batting doesn't run deep. The top order bats well, but after that, it's poor in the batting department. Ramesh Bandara to bowl his first over, the second of the inning. Played 17 matches, 3 for 28, his best figures. Playing a miss outside the line of off stump. So slip in place along with the short third man, backward point, the sweeper. The extra cover and a long off on the offside. That's the offside field. On the onside, a backward square leg. Along with the mid-wicket and the mid-on. Turn around the corner. Backward square leg. They pick up 1. So 13 for no wicket after 1.2 overs for the 90 runs required of 112 balls. Kalinga on strike, he's on 9, he's faced 3 balls. They brought in that short third man now, a slip and a short third man for Kalinga. Ramesh Buddhika from the far end of the grounds. Right to the pad, big shout, finger comes up straight away. And Ranpath Group has struck back quite early in the second over. 13 for 1 SAGT. Play across the line that time. Right to the pad, the umpire had no hesitation. The fingers started to come up with the shout. 8.67, there we go with the replay. Look at that. Dead straight. No doubt about that. So Kalinga is the batsman out for 9 of 4 balls. LBW to Ramesh Bandara. So Ranpath Group will have to start picking up wickets at regular intervals. They can't allow the batsmen to settle in to build partnerships because they don't have a big total to defend. They only made 102 for 7 in their 20 overs. So which means they must pick up wickets at regular intervals. Their bowlers must really give them wickets. The fielders must back the bowlers up. That's for sure. Not allow those boundaries and extra runs to be taken. Current run rate 8.67. They require 4.86 from this stage onwards. Driven on the onside, straight to deep mid-on. So it's still 13 for 1 after 1.4 overs. Dhammika Kumara, the new batsman, in at number 3. Shot pulled away towards square leg this time again. No chance of a run. The ball travels quickly down there. So 90 required of 109 balls. The equation, 9 wickets in hand. Umesh Bandara. Wait for the cut shot. Hits it hard to the ground. Slip gets a hand to it, so there's no chance of a run once again. That ends the over. 2 overs completed. SAGT 13 for 1, requiring 103 to win. So 2 overs completed. SAGT 13 for 1. Dinesh Chamir is on 3. Dhammika Kumara still to score. Nirun to bowl his second over. Was expensive in the first one. Conceded 12 runs. Launched this one on the onside. That's big. That's gone huge. Over the boundary for 6. That was a big shot. The timing was excellent. The placement was great. 19 for 1. Look at that. Connected it so well. It was pitch short. Tried to turn it around the corner, wrapped up the pad, but that was certainly too high for an appeal and maybe sliding outside the line of off stump. A player miss outside the line of off stump. Extra bounce as well this time from Nirun to Dinesh Chamira. He was on 9 of 8 balls. Now the track again, trying to flick it on the offside, beaten outside the line of off stump. So 3 dot balls from Nirun. Was hit for 6 on the first ball over. Next 3 deliveries, all dot balls. Drives on the onside this time. Out towards long on. The field is after. It won't get there, is it? Well, diving stop. Nope. It's 4. The moment it beats the fielder, it's always into the boundary. 23 for 1 SAGT after 2.5 overs. Look at Nirun that time again, driven on the onside. Non-striker watches the ball pass him. 2 fielders after it. That's the deep mid-on and the mid-off fielder, but none could get to it. This time makes contact, going for the cut shot, plays it backward point. No chance of a run, ends the over. 3 completed. SAGT 23 for 1 with Dinesh Chamir on 13. Dhammika Kumara still to score.
In the heart of Colombo.
Right, the 4th over starts up. Bandara again. Nicely played, opens the face of the bat, runs it down towards third man. That's right to the boundary for 4. There was no fielder in that region at third man. Easy pickings for the batsman. So Dhammika Kumara is off the mark with 4, 27 for 1. After 3.1 overs, 76 required of 101 balls. That's the equation for SAGT. They did well to restrict 102 for 7. There's the last shot being played. Played so well. Got back to ball. Driven on the offside this time. Stopped inside the boundary at sweeper. So the batsman pick up 1 more run. (28 for 1). Ramesh Bandara, 1 wicket for 6 runs after 1.2 overs. That's his figures at the moment. Dinesh Chamira faced 11 balls. He's on 13. The left-hander is on strike. Played a miss outside the line of off stump. 75 required of 99 balls for SAGT. 3.3 overs completed. get edge to it. Down to his third man for 4. Yes, off the bat. So there we are. A chance going a begging. The wicketkeeper doesn't hold on to it. There we go. That's the replay of that last delivery. Yes, certainly off the edge. The wicketkeeper did not move. Just trying to move to his. So he went to the boundary. 32 for 1. Takes Dinesh Chamira down to 17. Showed his arms this time. So one more left to the 4th over. 71 required of 97 balls for SAGT. Gets back to ball, places it on the offside. Mid-off runs across quickly to his right, doing the fielding. Ends the over. 4 completed. SAGT 32 for 1. Dinesh Chamira on 17. Dhammika Kumara on 5. Right, so here we are. SAGT right on top in this game. The target is 103. They are 32 for 1 after 4 overs. Kushan Subasinghe bowled his first over. So changed the bowling and he's played 19 matches. Best figures of 2 for 9. Lofted on the offside. Sweeper collects it inside the boundary. The batsman crosser 1. So Dinesh Chamira is back on strikes on 17 of 15. Dhammika Kumar is on 6 of 6 as a non-strikers in. Current run rate 7.92. 70 required of 95 balls. He's got 9 wickets in hand. Ranpath Group will have to start looking for wickets quickly. Otherwise the game will drift out of their control totally. SAGT at the moment ahead. Down the leg side, wide. That's a poor delivery. And when you're defending such a small total of 102, you can't afford to bowl wides. You can't afford to bowl no balls, give the bonus runs away. You have to be on target. Lofted on the offside. Couple of bouncers. Picked up inside the boundary. The batsman crosser 1. So it's 35 for 1 SAGT. The required rate is 4.34. Down the leg side, another wide. That's got to be rebowled as well. So it's going to be a long over, minimum of 8 balls. The 2 wides in this over. 36 for 1. Driven popular on the ground, way down the ground, into the boundary again for 4. Excellent batting from Dhammika Kumara. Takes him double figures, is on to 10. SAGT 40 for 1. We are in the 5th over. 4.3 overs completed. So Subasinghe has bowled 3 balls, none for 8 his figures. Lofted on the onside. Over the boundary for 6. That's well struck from Dhammika Kumara. Beautifully. And look at that. There we go. At the height, at the distance. So SAGT racing away to get that 103 total to win. 46 for 1. Cut away on the offside. 1 bounce the fielder at the sweeper cover. 1 more run taken. Current run rate 9.72. 47 for 1 after 4.5 overs. So Kushan Subasinghe, 5 balls, 15 runs conceded. It's a big over with the 2 wides as well. Played past the ball on the offside. Mid-off fumbles with that. Mid-on backs up, but they pick up a single for that. So that's the end of the over. Later they say GT 48 for the loss of 1 wicket. We look at that. It's played on the onside. The bowler half-hearted, and look at that fumble. Luckily, it's been backed up. Otherwise, again. So 48 for 1 after 5 overs. Damit Kumar on 17, Dinesh Samira on 19. Time for changing voices. Next 5 overs, Samira Veerasinghe.
Thank you. Rick, it has been a dramatic first 5 hours. Started very good. Got to 48 of 5 overs. Looks like they are a decent batting unit. With the stroke making we saw. Lot better. Get that single and a fumble as well. That couple of runs and a single as well. We got the 50. 50 up. No. Oh dear. It's another boundary. It's a boundary with that. This should be, but not yet. That was not the idea. Seven for 1. Easy. 4 more. It has been a 13-run over so far. Superb going. Not the day. Excellent batting. 61 for 1 after 6 overs. Power play is done and dusted. Eric, it's a 42 to get. Very quickly, the match is getting demolished. And
in the heart of Colombo.
It's been a very good start. Looking at Dinesh Chamira, that name pronounces like Dinesh Chandimal. Dinesh Chamira, same kind of a name. Excellent batting, to be honest. Sabat would be happy with the progress. They are going to finish, might finish early. Anjana gets it away. Till the ball has been stopped, it's not sure about the fielding team. A lot of misfields today. Good progress from SAGT. Anjana Vimukti. For 12 it is best. Probably boundary. No ball from the umpire. He's asking. Should be a no ball, I guess. Very much height. The runs have come down to 37 to get. This is surely SAGT's game. This is excellent. Definitely do with the tumble. Score goes up to 68. But Dhammika Kumara is blasting on 32 with a strike rate of 200. And Dinesh Chamira 24 of 20. Drop catch. Under edge. Look at that. Dropped it. Furious. Furious rather. Hitting the ball mighty hard. 70 for 1 after 7. Needed of 78. The captain, Sachin the Sirideva, is going to bowl. Ranpath team, talking about them, they have been under power in this tournament. Very poor performances with the bat. Today they started well, but doesn't look they have the depth in the batting lineup to fight with the better teams. Oh dear, oh dear. That is what Russell Arnold says. Oh dear. Mistake after Ranpath Finance. How are they going to take that wicket if they don't grab the opportunity they have been gifted? Look at that. That should be a decent delivery. That was fine. Again, a bit of football, but this time it's a goal, I guess. Boundary. That was funny. That was surely a goal because he's the feet. Look at that. Look at this. Going straight. The one was missed the opportunity with the football, and this one, and he was looking. Yes, it's a goal. Boundary. This time is over the top. 6 runs. 81. 20 donated. Will Eric Gowder finish it or me? 20 donated. Come, Dhammika Kumara, you're pretty. Loving it with his wedding stroke making. He's heading into the goal, into the orbit. This time, straight to the man. Into the gap again. Good bit of fielding. In an over. 8 overs completed. 82 for 1. 21 needed.
In the heart of Colombo.
Twenty-one needed of 72 deliveries. That's the equation. And the good part is Dhammika Kumar on strike. He is the man who has got the 200 strike rate. Cuts this time. And cuts to the boundary. Excellent from Dhammika Kumara. He has moved to 48. And 17 needed. Just a back cut. And go straight to the boundary. Full toss. This time, straight to the man in the deep. 49. It's going to be Anjana Vimukti. 60 needed. A good shot this time. Goes single taken. sunshine here. The clouds have gone off. Fifty, 50 for him. That's a good knock. $25 to his 50. Excellent. It's another single. In the air, over the top, drops as usual, and boundary. That's another. They dropped about 2-3 catches. So 9 needed of 66. That's another good shot, another boundary. This is going to end very quickly at the moment. Exhibition from these two batters. Kushan is the bowler. Pulls it in front of square. No chance for the fielder. Complete dominance from SAGT today. Ended the game in the first 10 overs is probably remarkable. But decides to call it a wide. Nine. One hit away. And he does it with no. Almost does it. Boys thought that is crunch to the boundary, but no. 4 more overs to come. That was a dot ball. 3 more to get. That's it, probably. No, it's in the air. Dropped again. Dear, oh dear. They are not supposed to catch those. Probably not wanting to catch. Just been a bad day. And that should be going. Just a single. Last ball in this over. And that's a no ball, I guess. Or what? No, it's not a no ball. That's it. Eric is right. He said, I'm going to finish it. That's duty off for Eric Garda and for me today. 10-over match completed very easily. And the umpires just got the balls off. And the batters celebrating and handshakes all around. 56 to Dhammika Kumara. Dinesh Chamira got 34. 10 overs, 10.3 run rate at the moment. Winning by 9 wickets. Remarkable performance from SAGT. Coached by Mr. Kapila Manohara. Former Josephian coach. I started playing with Kapila Manohara. He's with us today. All in readiness with the handshakes, you can see. And umpires having a chat, and the Gamli Disana, the match referee for today. And that's the captain Bandara walking out and handshakes all around. That was a quick finish, rather. And we'll quickly go towards those pictures. And we'll get the scorecard. Beautiful scorecard should be. Just one man got out. Kalinga Mahalonage 9 runs. Other than that, Dinesh Chamira 34 not out. Dhammika Kumara 56. Look at his strike rate 193.10. 4 extras. Batting to come. And we go to the bowlers. That's a bowling. Ramesh Bandara, the only wicket taker. 3 overs 23 for 1. Others have got a pounding. Got a big pounding. And now we go quickly to the highlight package of the second innings. It's all about boundaries and sixes. That is the wicket. First wicket. That was edged the way to the boundary. That was a good hit. Shot was very good. This back. This game. Another focus to the boundary. Never again. That was try for more sixer. This is going on the way. This one overboard, a shot glided to the boundary. This one was brilliant. This one was the last boundary, and hitting one in. So excellent damage, that is SAGT won by 9. And summary. And we will be back probably tomorrow with another episode of Sporty.lk.